The Missing Mouse is a 1953 Tom and Jerry cartoon, directed, of course, by the brilliant William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. And this is one of those Tom and Jerry cartoons that, although there wasn't really anything specific in it that jumped out to me as being, amazing or adorable or anything like that, it was one where from start to finish I just really enjoyed it and I had a really good time watching it. Don't remember it from my childhood, so I'm considering this as the first time I've seen it. And Tom overhears on the radio that this white mouse has escaped from a laboratory, and if he goes near this mouse, or if anybody approaches this mouse, it could explode at any moment and cause all kinds of problems. And unbeknown to Tom, Jerry has actually fallen in some white shoe polish, and he is covered in white shoe polish. When Tom sees this mouse, when he sees Jerry, he thinks it's the escaped white mouse. And Jerry takes great advantage of this by winding Tom up, toying with him, trying to terrify him, basically, because Tom thinks if he goes near this mouse, it's going to explode in his face. And Jerry takes great advantage of this, and that means that there are a lot of really interesting things that have been animated that I won't go into too much detail about. I don't want to spoil it, but it's rare that Jerry gets to get that close to Tom without Tom trying to swipe at him or eat him. So I think they were able to have a lot of fun with coming up with things that Jerry could do, and that definitely came across. It was a very fun episode. I wasn't sure how it would resolve itself, if Jerry would ever reveal himself as being Jerry, because some Tom and Jerry cartoons have a clear resolution where whoever is tricking the other character is caught out. Sometimes not always the case, so I wasn't sure. I won't say what happened, but I think it flowed very well from start to finish. I liked the animation in front of the mirror. I thought that worked out very well. Which again, I won't explain in too much detail, but it's definitely an episode that I enjoyed all the way through. It was really delightful. There's nothing about it that I would pinpoint as being something specific that I would change, or something where I had maybe hoped for something else. But it's just not that fabulous. There are some Tom and Jerry episodes that I just adore from start to finish. This one I enjoyed all the way through. It's never going to be one of my favourites, but needless to say, if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend The Missing Mouse.